welcome to Exposing Truth Ministry for another health nugget. Beloved, we wish above all things that you would prosper and be in good health, even as thy soul prospereth. Today we have Avia with us, and Avia is going to speak about something very interesting: plant based sources of omega 3 fatty acid. I've been told that omega 3 fatty acid is very vital for my health, and I've been hearing you have to eat fish, you have to eat all these other things. Where can I get my omega 3, Sister Avia?
Sister Faye, I love you to pieces. You get me ready. All right, let me get us started here. All right, so we're going to be talking about plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids. And before I get into the presentation, I want to look at Genesis 2:16. The Lord says, the Lord commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat. I like that as I'm looking at the plant-based sources of these fatty acids. Because like Sister Faye, I grew up taking the fish oil capsules and all these different things because we've been told that they're very vital to our health. So what are these omega-3 fatty acids? Well, they are important fats and they provide many health benefits. They are polyunsaturated fats, or what we would call healthy fats, and they perform important functions in the body. The body cannot produce the amount of omega-3s that we need to survive. So we do need to get this essential nutrient from the foods we consume. They are also a part of the support structure of every cell in our body. They give us energy and they help to keep our heart, lungs, blood vessels, and immune system working the way that they should. There are three main types of omega-3. So we have EPA, DHA, and these you can find in fish. And then you have the ALA, which is found in plant-based foods. So what are some of the benefits of omega-3 fats? Well, they help to decrease stickiness of platelets, which, are blood clotting cells. They tend to decrease blood pressure. They tend to decrease serum triglycerides. And if a heart attack does occur, they may decrease muscular damage resulting from the attack. They also appear to decrease the likelihood of blood vessels blocking up again after bypass surgery. Some disorders that may benefit from omega-3 fatty acids include rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, GI ulcers, ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, depression, overaggressiveness, possible prevention of breast and colon carcinoma, and possible prevention of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. So these are some of disorders that could possibly benefit from these fatty acids. So what are the sources of omega-3s? So, well, we all know about the fatty fish or the fish oil, but for those of us who are on a plant-based diet, well, that is going to be quite a challenge, right? So I like what Dr. Nedley says before you jump to put a piece of fish on your plate. He says, let us look at the downside of fish consumption. And what are some possible issues with the fish or the fish oil? Well, we know that the seafood, as is stated, is a large reservoir for infectious diseases. Toxins acquired from contaminated waters concentrate in the fatty tissues of the fish. Large amounts cause vitamin overloading or vitamin deficiency, and large amounts can dangerously prolong the blood clotting time. And then looking at the fish oil, which some people use as an alternative, can be very costly over time. So now we want to look for those who ascribe to a plant-based diet. What are some foods that can be consumed that would ensure that we're getting adequate omega-3s? Well, this diagram that I have here was taken from the book Proof Positive. And if you look at the first two items, there's quite a number of things he has on this list. But if you look at the first two, flax seed, with also called linseed oil, walnuts, those two foods are very high in omega 3. So the linseed oil, if you take 1 tablespoon of that, you get 7,526 milligrams of omega 3. And a quarter cup of the walnut gives us 1,703 milligrams. Okay. So let's just dig in a little deeper. So whole flax seeds, this is said to be a powerhouse of nutrition. It provides good amount of fiber, protein, magnesium, and manganese in each of the serving. It's an excellent source of omega 3s. Many studies have demonstrated the heart healthy benefits of flaxseed, largely thanks to its omega 3 fatty acid content. So 1 tablespoon, and this here is talking about the whole flaxseed, okay, not the oil. 1 tablespoon of the whole flaxseed contains 2,350 milligram of ALA omega-3 fatty acids, which is more than the daily recommended amount. Walnuts, the other food that was on the list that Dr. Nedley shared in his book, are loaded with healthy fats, which is about 65% fat by weight, and the ALA omega 3 fatty acids. So, studies in both humans and animals have found that eating walnuts is associated with improvements in cognitive performance and memory. An ounce of walnuts provides 2,570 milligram of omega-3 fatty acids, which is around 160 to 233% of what is recommended. Chia seeds, even though he didn't have that on the list, I put that there because it's another source. This source also provides the body with fiber and a protein. It's a great plant-based source for the ALA omega-3 fatty acids, and studies have found that because of the omega-3 fiber and protein, chia seeds could decrease the risk of chronic disease when it is teamed with a healthy diet. So whole diet. 1 ounce of chia seeds provides 5,000 milligram of ALA omega-3 fatty acids. I was astounded by this. I was astounded. I had no idea. Brussels sprouts, along with their high vitamin K and vitamin C and fiber content, Brussels sprouts are also an excellent source of omega-3 fatty acid. Not as much as the other foods, but it's a common food that we consume on a regular basis. A quarter cup of raw Brussels sprouts contains about 44 milligrams of ALA, whereas the cooked Brussels sprouts, about half a cup, provides 135 milligrams of omega-3 fatty acids. And these are things that we can incorporate in our diet quite easily. You know, a good way to incorporate the walnuts and the flaxseed, you could actually grind those together and make a paste that would have the consistency of cashew butter or peanut butter, and you could use that on your crackers, or roasting the Brussels sprouts or steaming them. Another alternative, you could add these seeds and walnuts to your smoothie, your oatmeal. So many ways. I mean, those of us who do a little baking here and there, you use the flax seeds in your recipes as an egg replacement. It's just so many ways that you could incorporate these foods in your diet to ensure that you're getting adequate omega 3s. All right, so my references included Proof Positive, that book that was written by Dr. Nedley. Also, I looked at clevelandclinic.org, healthline.com, and webmd.com. I pray that this was beneficial to you and you will continue to examine other plant-based sources of this vital omega-3 fatty acids. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing, Sister Avia. One nice way to get chia seed in is chia pudding. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Chia pudding is very good, and you can make it.
Yes.
You don't. You have to use chocolate too. You can, if you want to brown it up, you can use carob powder as well. There's so many amazing ways to incorporate these plant-based omega-3 fatty acids. Those of you who are watching, let us know in the comment below, how do you get your omega-3 fatty acid? They're very important and they're available. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.